Okay, morning everybody. It is, of course, Friday. I'm very excited about that, as you can tell. And that means that today's English is slightly different because, as promised, today we're going to have a little bit of a spelling test. Hopefully, you've been learning your spellings all week, just 5 or 10 minutes a day. That's all you need. And then maybe some games on Spelling Frame online as well. Hopefully, you've all had a good go at that. I know some people have because they've been sending me their progress on it, which is great. So this week's spelling words all had a certain theme to them. They had a rule. And this week, all the spelling words contained the suffix, that means an extra little bit on the end, of us. O-U-S at the end of the word. So it took a root word and not a word that you might know, and then it's added us onto the end of it. So what we're going to do is a bit of a spelling test now. There are 9 spellings. You won't need to pause the video through this. What I'll do is I'll read the word out maybe 2 or 3 times, and then I'll give you a bit of time to spell it like I would if we were all in class, and then I'll move on to the next one. I am not going to do the answers on here because some people might just scroll or fast forward a little bit straight to the answers. I know what you're like. I'm leaving it up to you to mark your own spellings, okay? So you can go back and look at the spellings and then mark them yourself. Be honest. If you're marking it yourself, definitely be honest. Parents and people at home, keep an eagle eye on them because I know what they're like. Okay, so I'm going to read them out one at a time. Get yourselves ready. If you need to pause the video, pause it now. Okay, hopefully you're all ready now. So, number 1 this week is, that's the other thing I was going to say. Like I do in class, I'm not going to do them in the order that you wrote them down. I'm going to do them in a different order just to mix things up a little bit. Okay, so number 1. Serious. Number 1, serious. Number 2, various. Number 2 is various. Various. Number 3 is going to be obvious. Obvious is number 3. Number 4, mountainous. Mountainous. That is number 4. Mountainous. Number 5, poisonous. Poisonous. Number 5 is poisonous. Number 6, vigorous. Vigorous is number 6. Number 7, let's go for tremendous. Number 7, tremendous. And number 8, nearly done. Number 8 is going to be spontaneous. Spontaneous is number 8. One more time, spontaneous. And the last one, number 9, is outrageous. Outrageous is number 9. Outrageous. Okay, so that is the spelling test. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you the answers on here because of all you cheaters. So what you can do now is pause the video. You might need a little bit more time to maybe write any of the words down. That's fine. Pause the video any more time and then mark your own as well. Send me your spelling test through if you would like to. And depending on what score you got, I might give you some dojos for it. Okay, pause the video now. Okay, so that's spelling test done. Hopefully that was okay for you all. I'm going to move on now to the actual English. Obviously, it's rock, paper, scissors. We know that. I'm not going to say just what to watch it again just yet, but I am going to say to watch it again because today you're going to watch it again and you are going to think about this character. That is, of course, Scissors from the film. He's a bit of a dodgy character, as we know. He's not the best. He's a bit of a villain, maybe. So what I want you to do first of all for a little task is watch the video again. And while you're watching it again, on your whiteboards or in your books or on some scrap paper, whatever you're using, write down any words that you would use to describe Scissors. Okay, I want you to think about his appearance, so what he looks like, anything about him at all that you can see, and also about his personality. So what kind of character is he? How does he act? Things like that. Okay, so that is your first job. You're going to watch the film again and then describe Scissors, his appearance and his personality. Okay, so pause the video now and have a go at that. Okay, so the reason why you were describing Scissors, obviously it's a good way of watching him and seeing a little bit more about the character, but that is because your task today, your main task, is going to be all about Scissors, and it's going to be one of these. It is a wanted poster. That is what I want you to have a go at today. I thought this was quite a nice, fun one. Get some art skills in there as well for your Friday English. So a wanted poster, obviously when there's a wanted poster, it means they're wanted. Not that they're really nice and people want them. It's that the police or the authorities are after them because they've done something wrong. They might have committed a crime. They might be a bit dodgy, a bit evil. They're a villain. So I want you to imagine that Scissors survived through the story and continued to wreak havoc in the forest. That means he's causing all sorts of trouble. He's doing all sorts of bad things that he shouldn't be doing. He's a bad guy and we need to sort him out. So you're going to create a wanted poster for his capture. That's so we can get him and put him in jail or make him stand trial or something. First of all, who might have created the poster? Think about that. And then what sort of things would you put in a wanted poster? What I want you to do is pause the video and jot down some extra ideas what you think would be good to include in a wanted poster. We have done one of these, a similar sort of thing, earlier in the year, so hopefully you'll know. So think of some ideas, jot them down if you need to. What sort of things would you put on a wanted poster? Pause the video. Okay, so hopefully you've got some good ideas for what was going to go on your wanted poster. There are some ideas on the sheet itself. It says, remember to include a sketch. That'd be good. and a detailed description of him. So you've already done that in that previous task I gave you. You were describing him, weren't you? Especially his appearance and what his personality was like. The reason for that is if anyone sees Scissors, they'll know who it is because you'll have put a great description of him. Okay. Some other things you might want to include in your wanted poster. You might want to talk about where he was seen, because we want to catch this guy, so we need to know where he might be. So tell me about where he was last seen, and then the police or whoever can catch him. Also, I want you to think about some of the things he's done wrong. Why is this guy wanted? Why do we need to catch him? So in your wanted poster, put me some information about what he's been up to. You can take some things maybe from the film, or maybe use your imaginations, think of some other things that he might be doing. It says there that he's been wreaking havoc in the forest. What's he been up to? Put that in your wanted poster as well. Because then if you're telling the police and everybody all these things he's been doing, we know he's a bad guy and that we need to catch him. All right, so you've got a description. You're going to have a sketch of him. You're going to tell me where you've last seen him. You're going to tell me the kind of things he's been up to, the bad things he's been doing. And last of all, we need a little bit of a reward, don't we? So that could be anything. It could be money. It could be a prize. It could be a special thing that the people who catch him get if they've got any information, or indeed if they capture the evil Scissors. Okay, so that is your job today. It is our wanted poster for Scissors from Broken Rock Paper Scissors. Send me a picture of them, and I'll try and get a few of them up on our Class Dojo page as well. There you go. That was the last slide. Okay, have a great time with that. Take your time on the artwork as well. I want the picture at the end to look really good. Okay, that is it for now. I will be back in a little while. I'll see you later.